Honestly, there's so much going on astrologically. Let's just check in on the energy. What up, gangsters? It's your girl Shannon, and I'm here with your weekly reading for what energy you might encounter for the next week after you watch this. And I'm going to help you navigate that energy. Knight of Swords. This is formally my Mystic Monday reading that I unfortunately don't have time to do for Mondays anymore. Queen of Swords. The Five of Pentacles. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. 2 of Cups. 8 of Swords. We got two energies going on here. Judgment. The Hierophant. And the Ace of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. What is going on with the Ace of Swords? So there's like a lot of mental energy here. There's a lot of like you're in your head. There's a lot of communication going on. And I have a couple different scenarios, especially those of you who are in partnerships and you're dealing with love situations. Now, the Seven of Swords, I don't really like this energy, okay? This is not usually good energy. This is deceptive energy. And let's just see if this energy is deceptive on your end or on their end or what. But you have the Ace of Swords behind it, which means clarity. So, you know, the year of the snake was about really finding out what snakes were in your garden, right? And that can be within people around you or within your own mind. So we just closed out the year of the snake, and we're moving into the year of the fire horse. Now, when we go into this energy of action taking, we are still to be mindful of the snakes in our garden, whether they are our own doing or other people. We have all this energy to move forward, but we need to move forward in a smart way. And this feels like a reminder. I really, we're starting out the new year, basically going into Mercury retrograde. We are in the shadow period of it, and it begins on February 27th, 28th, something like that, and lasts basically all of March. So we're going into this new year with a little bit of deception from ourselves, from the universe kind of clouding our judgment, bringing things back, which, if we look at it in the positive way, can be because we are making sure we are done with the old stuff, right? Because Mercury retrograde can bring up problems, situations, and old situations. It allows us to reevaluate, redo, and reassess certain things in our lives. And this is giving you that opportunity. It's kind of like, did you make sure you got all those cobwebs? Did you really sweep in the corner? Like those things. You're just going back and double checking. Okay? Now, I feel like you are a little defensive. You're a little defensive because you've been left out in the cold before. You've lost things, you're grieving, you have grieved, and you don't want to do it again. You're like, nope, my guard is up and I'm not doing this again. And so there's this energy of, I don't want to do this. I'm defensive. I'm just resistant to it. And so a lot of people who are coming and talking to you, you're just like, yeah, right, prove it. Prove it. I'm done listening. I would like you to prove it. Show me with your actions. The good thing is I do see that the energy begins to double. I do see that we go from the 5 to the 10. So this is good. This is good in finances. This is good in stability. This is good in career. This is saying that wherever you may have lost out, the energy and effort that you have been putting in is actually going to pay off. It is going to do good. And you are going to find people around you who want to support you and will reciprocate. But you are still in your head. You're worried that everybody's deceptive. Understandable. It's fine. And you don't have to make a decision to trust people yet completely, but allow them the opportunity to really show you, to prove it to you, if you will. Because they're saying clarity's coming regarding, the Hierophant brings in commitments, but it also brings in higher knowledge. So you're going to have clarity, especially with the Judgment card here. You're going to have clarity about divine energy, divine messages coming in. You're going to have insights. You're going to have downloads. Get a journal and start writing this stuff. You will hear me all the time talk about journaling. Start writing your insights down. You don't need to act on these things yet, but write them down. If people promise you things, or you have a problem with people in the past being deceptive, write it down and make note of, this happened this time and they said they wouldn't do it again and they're doing it again, right? But this is also you having creative ideas that are going to bring you financial success, okay? So whichever part you are in this situation, there's opportunity here. Slow down, embrace opportunities, but also allow yourself to reevaluate the things that you let go of, or the things you haven't completely let go of. Maybe you said you let go of them. Just allow yourself to purge out a little bit longer before you officially begin your new year. All right, gangsters, thanks for joining me. Please like, follow me, subscribe, whatever, on all the channels, wherever you found this. I love you so much. I'll see you in the future. Bye now.